smell that air. Isn't it lovely? Sunshine, green fields, who could ask for more? Oh, you're back. Right, I suppose I should bring you up to date with what's been happening in our little community, shouldn't I? We've had some good times, and unfortunately some bad, but never mind. The ups and downs of life is what it's all about, I suppose. Right, well, everyone's been going great guns here, and we've been doing a fair bit of work on the mine. It's I think, progressing brilliantly. I really should get someone to have a look at these gates, though. They're not particularly brilliant. Got a nice little entryway in. As you say, everyone really has working to their utmost to sort of bring this mine to what it should be. I think it's beautiful. I think they deserve a round of applause. It's brought a certain amount of camaraderie to the village. I mean, everybody toiling side by side to the same end. Well, I sort of say everybody, but I mean, someone's got to do planning, haven't they? So, but in spirit, I was with them every block of the way. I really was. But I think they have done amazingly. It's incredible. And as I said, I will be pitching in between shifts as best I can. But I mean, the farmland has to be worked out and various bits and pieces. There has been a couple of fatalities, unfortunately. I have been explaining to them, look, guys, safety first. You're in a mine. It's dangerous. Right? You really have to be very careful and not take chances. And as soon as there are more cows, there will be more leather helmets going around. And I would throw mine in the kitty. I really would. But I got this scalp problem, and I'd feel terrible if I gave it to somebody else. It would really break my heart. So it's probably best if I just keep it. Now, as I said, I will be doing my pitching in. I think they've done a bit down here as well. They should. Oh yes, they've got it all worked out. We're at nice Y level 43, as I said, and this should. So I better do some of my bit. I mean, you can't just spend your entire time doing the planning, can you? Let's face it. Looks like my shovel's none too clever. It's been a bit overworked, probably. I mean, I do pitch in upstairs. I really do. And I sort of promoted Albert a bit. I think it was a good idea. He's doing the overseeing. Well, what with him being about a foot and a half bigger than everybody else and twice their width, I thought it was probably a good idea that he's easy to spot in the mines. I mean, it's cramped and stuff like that. We wouldn't really want people getting confused. That's how fatalities happen. So it's probably much better if someone like Albert oversees everything. I mean, he's really just a figurehead. He's not particularly doing anything. He just makes sure that work keeps getting done. And we've changed the bathhouse arrangement, which I thought was a really good idea. I just me and Albert sort of thought it was a good idea at the last meeting. He's become very useful, Albert. He firmly believes in helping the community in every way he can, and he's always backs my plans to the hill. I think he's a wonderful chap. I think he's underestimated. I don't think he's quite as daft as everyone seems to think he is. But yeah, we now only keep the bathhouse open till about 9:30, 10 o'clock on a big night, which is a bit bad really, because the mining shift finishes at 12. So perhaps a bit of forward thinking would have been better with that. But well, what can you do? I can't hang about all night waiting for them, can I? I mean, I've got to get me sleep, and all this thinking, it's tiring. It really is. So never mind. We'll sort of we'll work on that in the next meeting. Hopefully by then we'll have produced a community building. I think a bathhouse might not be a bad idea. Nothing personal, but it's getting a little pungent. I mean, they're not the the cleanest of individuals. I think it's personal hygiene is something you should always take into account, really. But that's just me. I mean, I can't vouch for everybody, can I? But I think there's no real effort to, well, just having a bath every now and then, just to sort of make sure that you're not frightening the animals and nothing else. Oh, a nice bit of iron there. That'll come in handy. It's actually quite knackering, this, I tell you. Oh, look, loads of coal. I think with all these sort of resources, nobody can sort of knock my contribution here, can they, really? Somebody else will definitely come along and tidy all this up afterwards, I'm sure. I mean, they're very into neatness around here. I haven't instructed them, but it's always a good idea to keep everything nice and neat. There we go. And I'll even tidy up myself. I mean, that's that I pitch in. Never let it be said that I'm not a productive member of this community, and nobody has said it, at least not on face. How are we in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more, and it's shoring up time. We wouldn't want to overdo these things, would we? I think all in all, it was very productive. And I'll explain to them how to do the shoring up. Not difficult. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Easy as that. I think that's very impressive. I think we need to put another couple of lights beside them. There we go. Because it's safety first. See? I did all that without a single injury. We'll keep another light at the front. I don't think we even need this one. That should do just fine. Look at that. No injuries, no danger at all. Well, we don't want to overdo these things, do we? So we'll trot upstairs. Why everyone's resting in between shifts. I give them, well, 15 minutes. I think 30 minutes a day, in fact. I'm not a hard taskmaster. So I'm just the same as you. Joining in to forge this community to a brighter future. So, anyway, I think let's have a look how we've had a few of them working on some farmland. Let's see how they've done, shall we? Because, well, it did sort of it was another priority, the farming district, that had to be sorted out. So I'm going to go and check on that. Right, so the farming area. Well, I'm hoping that that's progressed well. I mean, I did mark it all out, and they were at it, and I know they cleared. There was quite a big hill here. But I thought it was such a perfect area. I sort of discovered it on my morning stroll, because you got to clear your head, didn't you, when you come thinking. So I find a quick wander through the sort of wilderness clears the cobwebs out. But they've worked wonders. They have done fantastically. So there was quite a big hill here, but what all night's work, pulled an all-nighter, and boom, there you go. It's all been cleared. Moving around like ants, everybody. I was watching them from my window. It was very impressive to watch. The corrals are coming along brilliantly. The animals will be moved over here soon. Excellent, yes. I'll give them a little bit of a helping hand. It will make about that wide, I think. That should help finish it off. Whoops. I'm not very good at this sort of thing. There were thinkers and there were doers, and I'm more a thinker. Right. Those that think and those that do. We'll make this a bit bigger than that side, I think. We'll keep the cows and the sheep on this side, because they need sort of more room to wander around. Chickens and pigs can go on this side. Yeah, that should look quite good. Yeah, I said, lucky enough, with all the grass on the hill, we've done very well on seed. As you can see, we're nearly completely full. So, our little community is going to have no problems with bread and cakes and other various bits and pieces like that. Now, I did mark out for the first of our towers. Well, that's not really going to cut the mustard, is it? Let's face it. I mean, we've got a big wide ocean here. We've got a big wide ocean here. It's starting to rain. We've got a big wide ocean here, and that's not really going to cut it. Someone's been slacking off a bit here. I'm going to have words about that. That's not what I had in mind. I mean, we've got an absolute ton of cobblestone, so I'm sure something a bit better can be produced. This is all marked out here for a nice large farm building, probably again a communal farm, so it'll be a commercial type building. And I've also marked it up over here possibly for a shearing shed and a blacksmith's, so we can actually start making use of some of that iron very soon once we've got a blacksmith trained up. It shouldn't take a lot. at the moment. We're not using much in the way of weapons. I mean, I've got a sword and Albert's got a sword, but that seems to be about all we really need for the moment. Pointless giving other people swords. They don't know how to use them. They probably only cut themselves or something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's doing well. I know I've got to put some sort of road system between here and, well, wherever I put the town hall, but I'm thinking the town hall might be good over in this section here. I mean, all the housing's over there. If we sort of put the town hall around this area somewhere, okay, it might mean a fair bit of work clearing out some of this space. I mean, I might again have it elevated like the rest of the town, which would be quite interesting. It's extra work, but they're getting good. You can see the quality of building. Well, you could if it would stop raining. You can see that pig's looking at me funny. I've noticed this about pigs lately. They've been looking at me funny. Probably just me. They're only pigs. What the hell? Right, look, see, they're following me. And that chicken as well. Look, there's at least 5 pigs around me at all times. I'm starting to get a little wary of this. I don't know what's going on here. But look, my God. They're all creeping up on me. I think I'll head for my house at the moment. It's a little bit worried about all these pull signs creeping up on me. So, yeah, not too clever. Okay, well, I'll be seeing you soon, and hopefully we've got a bit more done on that watchtower, and I've decided where the our first commercial industrial building? No, our go away pigs. Our first, well, not our first, our only large building. I forgot what the hell it's called. Okay, well that thing that I decided was going to go over there, which I've now totally forgotten what it's called. My brain has gone to soggy mush. So you obviously need some sleep. Well, I'll be seeing you soon with the next installment. I think I'm going to retire up to my bed and refresh my brain. If it's forgetting the names of like buildings, then obviously something is seriously wrong. Back soon. Oh, hello again. Back, are you? Oh, I'm just at my buyer in the farm. It still hasn't got onto that tower, unfortunately. I will have words about that, but they have been quite busy, so I can't really blame them. Let's see what they've done, shall we? Pigs. Bit wary of pigs. There's an awful lot of pigs about. Okay, so, anyway, it was discussed about the utilitarian buildings, the town hall and everything, and as you can see, they have been working very hard. This is going to be a tavern, it appears. I think it's going to be a brilliant idea. Passing trade and stuff like that. We're going to have a couple of rooms upstairs where people can stay, and fantastic. Yes, this is going to be a nice sort of seating area, it appears, where you can sit down and have a glass of water. Well, you could have beer, but most of the population can't actually afford beer at the moment, so never mind. The treasury's building up slowly, and I'm sure soon they will be able to. Down there, let's see if I can get round the other way. It's the foundations for our amazing town hall, which should be, from what I gather, an absolute beauty. This is roughly going to be the size of it, I think. Possibly is bigger. They are talking about putting wings on and stuff like that. Possibly a private apartment upstairs for somebody, whoever's the mayor, I suppose. I think we're going to have an election soon after it's finished, and one man, one vote. And this, it appears, is going to be the start of where the treasure is going to be. It'll probably be underneath the town hall, sort of hidden away. So, yes, I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure I'll help out with the election. And yes, we've decided we're keeping with wood for the minute, because it mixes in nicer with the rest of the town, and we're going for beauty as well. I mean, the trouble with the old Mayor King's place, it was all over the shop. There was sandstone, there was rock, there was everything. It was quite ugly, and I've got to put the pillars in yet. That should be quite interesting. And from what I gather, there might even be an underneath part where the alcohol and beers are kept. Not that most of the community can afford them, but never mind. It will be handy for passing travellers. Hopefully we'll have many. And our thriving little community will build up to something quite impressive. There should be another walkway coming down here to the town hall. and possibly roads feeding off to various other places, over back to the farm, I suppose, and other things. Chances are one to the mine, I think, as well. So yes, we've been very busy. We are quite impressed with what we've accomplished so far, and we hope you are too. This is going to be a nice place to come and visit and trade and deal with our community in general. And we'll be glad to see you and your money. Well, I think this has kept you up to date with what's been going on so far, and there's lots more planned and lots more meetings and stuff like that. Again, we're starting to feel possibly the population increasing the way it is, we're getting a housing problem. So we might start looking into more housing in a sort of a more cost-effective manner, where the general populace can sort of live on a lesser impressive budget, which is what they currently have at the moment. So it was nice seeing you. It was nice seeing you, and I will see you soon. Goodbye. And we still can't have a name for this town yet. Or this city, village, whatever it is. So any suggestions? While you're clicking the subscribe and the like button, please feel free to let me know, and I'll consider them and probably ignore them and go with whatever I choose anyway. But never mind. Bye then.